I'm going to show you a quick and dirty how to use Abocrete. My dog is burning in the background. We're doing a job this week with one of my companies, Atlas Landscaping Design Company, and we're using this material in Republic. So I'm doing a little experiment. I have this crack. I live in a ghost town in the American West. Morgan, shut it down. Sorry about that. I live in a ghost town in the American West, and this is actually the sidewalk from the old bank building, which is my house, more or less. So this is 100 years old, and someone's patched it previously, but I'm going to try and fill this in. So Abocrete comes in this container, which was $200. So, and then there's a part B and a part A, or no, rather part B and part A is in there because it started leaking for some reason. And it is 4 parts of part A to 1 part of part B. And this comes with 10 pounds of sand, but it comes out really gray and with not a lot of traction. Because I live in an area with lots of snow, we need a lot of traction. So I've picked up this gravel sand material that has matches more, and other than this white sand. So let's go ahead and get this thing going. I'm just going to use up the rest of this because I have to order more anyway. Try not to get this stuff on my phone. So, quick and dirty. I think this is about, maybe I won't use all of it. It might go farther than I think. I have other cracks to fill. So you can see it's like a light gray. It's basically like an epoxy resin situation, which is generally 2 parts for 2-ton epoxy or marine. I'll try and find still my pajamas. Just wanted to do this, so I didn't even grab a screwdriver. Sometimes you want to do anything to avoid your morning routine that you've been doing for over a decade, just to mix it up. So again, this is the part B. Which is clear. Pour that in there. So you can see it doesn't go too far if you're gonna do bigger jobs. Like for $200 from Walmart online, because I live in a county that doesn't sell a lot of things we need. But the sand and the aggregate make it go further. So you mix this for about 2 minutes. Morgan, I don't want to be one of those people that's like, shut up. She's a Labra healer and she's super attached, and she doesn't like to be alone for a second. yet she hates other dogs and people, so I'm trying to teach her how we make friends. I adopted her from a shelter 4 months ago, and she's very smart, so she's learning even though she's 6, but she's got me on a short leash. So when I was using this on Monday, I didn't quite mix it long enough, I don't think. It took a long time to dry. So I'm just going to keep mixing this. And I'm filming this on my cell phone, so you can kind of see the white of part B, so I want to try and make it so you can't see that. Okay. Start putting in this sand. Of course, so I live in a town of 14 people. As soon as I go outside, everyone has to drive by and see what's going on. It's hard to work out front. So you can see it's kind of getting sandy. And the color is a little bit better. But I noticed it dried really light before, so. So let's go a little bit further. Now, I'm gonna try and put some of this aggregate in that I got from the side of a road. Nothing special. And free. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a lot better than what I did on Monday without that. As long as you can still pour it out of the bucket, I think you can keep going. I'm probably going to stop there. And I think you can pretty much use any kind of dirt or sand. There's a material called color grit, which they also don't sell in my county. I called around when I was writing up the quote. And so you can add that color grit, any color of aggregate or sand you want. Never used this stuff before, and I try to get the best I can get. So I grew up on a farm with a family that jerry-rigged everything. It drove me crazy, and so I try to get the best thing up front. Okay, we'll try that. Just gonna pour that in there. It's self-leveling. So you can see how it's kind of filling out in that crack, which is pretty handy. Even still, it wasn't quite enough to fill up this whole spot, but it might. Isn't that nice? So I'm going to go ahead and I got to scrape the rest of it out, but that gives you kind of an idea of Abocrete. Doesn't match, but because I have all this sidewalk I can test on, so I can make sure when I go to my clients that I get exactly a good blend. And at your place you can be a little bit more flexible. All right, thanks for watching and have a good day.